Welcome to my open studio live stream. I believe this is number 60. Trying to do these nearly every day. And we're going to stick with the kind of abstract process that we've been following. I have a nice sheet of multimedia or mixed media paper. I'll give you the dimensions here in a second. It's actually 14 by 17 inch, 98 pound rather, Canson mixed media paper taped to my board. And I have my materials laid out. This is going to be a time-bound session. We're going to give ourselves 30 minutes. We're going to use a stencil, and it's hard to see because it doesn't fit within frame, but it's this little sign that I have, which I keep in my studio and my office here. I'm a Ted Lasso fan, so I actually had this sign before that series started, and this is some inexpensive sign from, I don't know if it's from Home Goods or someplace like that. We're going to use our multicolored ballpoint pens and watercolor, and we will see how this goes. I have a new pack that I just ordered because my multicolor ballpoint pens are starting to fade, I think, as you saw on yesterday's live stream if you were a part of it. I think what we'll do is we'll just lay this diagonally across the paper, and we will start our little kitchen timer. Set it to 30 minutes. And here we go. It's a good thing I ordered new pens. Break into some of those new pens. Hopefully I can get consistent flow here going. There we go. They last a pretty good while. I do a lot of drawing. I take a lot of abuse. I take them out into the field, so I leave them in the car. They're exposed to heat and cool. Anyway. So if you've been watching these sessions, you already know this, but none of this is going to make much sense. Just inviting you in to kind of walk alongside of me as I create in the studio for these sessions. We do have educational content available here on the channel where we do book reviews and how-to videos and take you out on plein air adventures. So if you're interested in that sort of content, it's there for you under the video tab. These really are just as the title suggests, it's an open studio time. So if you're curious as to what I might have been going on in the studio here, you'll see. Sometimes I'll be working on a home commission. Sometimes I'll be doing stream of conscious abstract. You just never know. All right. Let's go to maybe a little purple. working here. Keep going, keep going. We're going to watercolor, and I have my little liner brush and my water ready to go. It is tinted a little orange. Oops, I have no idea what that was. And this side will get a little messy. I will occasionally wipe it down, although having watercolor splatters on it actually might make it a little bit more fun. Let's see. keep going. Get into some cooler colors here. Side here, get it from a different direction. Take a moment here, about halfway through my 30-minute segment here. And let's take a look. Trying to figure out how to get a little bit more color in some of the smaller spaces here. this up. It's hard to see. Which is okay. Now, let's see. Hello, thanks for checking out my live stream here. This is open studio live stream, not a lot of talking or explaining. And I'm not the best at managing the chat, so don't be offended if I don't respond right away. this goes. Before I get too far along here. Well, 30 minutes is up. Time to wrap up. You know, a few last minute marks here. And then we will pull the tape off and see what we have. I could always set this aside and work on it later, but for now we're going to stop because we committed to this 30-minute time constraint. Kind of got a little complacent there for a bit, but yeah, didn't have like a lot of strong ideas compelling me to do anything in particular, so I was just kind of feeling my way through, but kind of interesting. A little bit of a deviation from what we've been doing. There's a little bit more structure with this because of the word believe rather stenciled in there. And let's see if we can successfully pull this tape off without destroying my paper. Yeah, I think we're off to a good start with this one. I think if I'm going to make it into something that is a more complete piece of art, I'll have to work on it a little bit more. Maybe not. We'll see. Let it sit and dry and, you know, think about, better understand what it is that we're looking at here. That's the nice thing about this exercise. I mean, if you're doing this every day and you have the understanding that Not everything you work on is going to be a piece of art that you necessarily would want to frame and hang in your living space or workspace. You know, it doesn't matter. But in any event, you know, this one thing leads to another, and maybe this idea, this concept will lead us to something interesting in the future. In any event, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel here. If you found this content interesting, check out some of the other videos. As mentioned, this is my nearly daily open studio live stream session number 60. So we've been doing it for about 2 months. Just missed a few days here and there, and we'll continue to do it for as long as it's fun. And check out the other educational content on the channel too. We have, as mentioned, how-to videos. We have some book reviews. We also have some Plein Air adventures. So we also do a Study of the Great series. You can check out that playlist where I'll actually cover master copies of works done by great artists from the past. And if you find any of that sort of thing interesting, please check it out. In the meantime, have a great day. Stay well. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.